What's up, everyone? Hello, hello. Yes. You see this? Just waiting for the man himself. This is not my cigar. This is my lipstick. Mm. Hello, JP. What's up, Michi? How are you guys? What's up? Oh my gosh, I cannot believe we're at like 30, almost $36,000. That's insane. I'm just waiting on Carlito. He's out of town, so he's having to adapt, with the technology. So, but he's gonna make it. Wow, my phone is blowing up with all kinds of stuff. You guys, we got all kinds of great stuff going on. I'm talking massive prizes in this raffle. It's delicious. It's delicious. They are delicious. You're gonna get delicious cigars. And oh, there you are, Carlito. You're not in. You got to get in my. You're not in my green room. You're in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna send you the link one more time. It's still there. All right, so guys, we decided that this is so big and so necessary. It should be in the set. You should see settings whenever you go in. It says access camera. You should be in StreamYard. Are you in StreamYard, Carlito? I don't even see you. All right, so you guys, there is another way that you can donate and still win awesome stuff. All right, so we have a $50 pot. All right, so if you donate $50, especially right now during this hour, where Carlito is also going to be talking about the rare pink. Okay, Carlos, go to WhatsApp, please, and click that link that I sent you. That's what I need. Winston is banging at the door. He's not going to get out. All right, so I am going to copy this one more time for him just to send it again. All right, Clarito, I'm sending it to you one more time. Go for it. All right, so you guys, please share this video because we are trying to raise another $5,000, maybe $5,500 for Liana and breast cancer awareness. You people, this is big, okay? This is imperative. It is important. We need to save these beautiful babies for all of us, men and women. Okay, so you guys like the hat? Oh yeah, definitely. This is super cool. Okay, so I'm sure you're all excited. So excited about everything that's happening. So this woohoo. Check it out. That's pretty cool, huh? He doesn't have a hat on right now. He's feeling a little naked, guys. We got to welcome him. So, well, when in Rome. Who signed it? Carlito Fuente signed it. If I got it on right. I feel like this could definitely be some cool shots with a cigar. Where is my cigar? All right, here's my cigar. I don't. Yay, Michi is the bomb. Thank you, girlfriend. You are the best. What's up? I'm doing awesome, David. Life is great and fabulous. Check out, all the great stuff that's going around. So you guys, whew, I have got so much going on this week, but I'm going to I'm not going to squash it. I'm going to conquer it. Something like that. Anyways, that didn't come out. So I'm definitely going to rock it this. So, oh, there he goes. He is here. All right. So you ready? I don't even have mine on. Well, we'll give him another second. But yeah, this is fun. We've got all kinds of crazy things going on. What are you guys smoking on tonight? I've got a Lost City. I love this cigar. I gotta get my headphones. I don't put them down. All right, so you guys, we are gonna talk about the cigars that I actually don't have in my hand. I should have had them in my hand. I'll probably let Carlito say hi, and then you guys can come on.
Hello, hello, everybody. Hey, this is like backwards. Are you see me? You hear me? Hello. Well, anyway, I'm here supporting.
They
I got
turn off
pink.
sometimes.
I can't take off my pants, but I have
Okay,
pink. Everything is
let's
pink
see
here. Everything
here.
is pink. Look, I got pink. I'm all in. I got my little buddy, my support buddy with me.
Oh man, you got the pink
My
one.
little
That's
support,
awesome.
emotional support buddy.
Share the bejesus out of the
I
show.
was,
Thank you,
I was,
Harry. You
I
guys are
was
great.
indoors and there's no Wi-Fi. I was going nuts. I'm
I'm
sorry.
still trying to get this
You know
part.
what it is? I can't think without my hat. I just cannot think with my hat. I've even had like I brought my pink Laurel piano. You know, it's a little warm here, but still I had to wear something pink, and it's been nonstop. But I'm so excited to be here. It's fantastic. It's great, and it's just frustrating when you're not a technical person. You know, it's all about just making the rock and roll and putting the rock and roll in the own goals. So Melanie, it's up to you. The show is yours. I'm here, and I'm here to do whatever I can.
Yay! Well, I have to say that it's kind of funny that the hat is on the other side.
They actually threw me in the street. Okay, so this is where I'm at. All right, look at this.
Oh my gosh, because you had to be outside for the way.
Because I had no signal at all, and I was trying to get on, and I didn't realize it, and I was trying to just, wanted to do it. I was trying to get some work done. I was going from place to place, and but anyway, it's all good. I'm here, so we'll have a great time. Let me just take this off, and let's start the party.
Yes, 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 yes. So, well, I'm just, I'm loving this. I don't know if I'm really jealous of the person who's going to win this hat.
I like to buy it back. Actually, I need it.
I, right? I was going to ask
My
you
my
what's your
my head still has this shape from wearing it all day. You know, it's still like it's like almost shaped my head and my hair where it stays right. Look at the little point you have on top. That's my,
I know this is
you know,
so
every
fun.
time I go to the hair salon, they refuse to wash my hair with the hat on, and I say, well, you know what? Then forget about it. I just wait till next trip.
Oh my gosh, that's great. Well, that is awesome. So, you're outside having having dinner, huh? I love that. We love the mask. You guys can go buy the mask too. And oh, look, Liana's here. She says, "Papa, I adore you, best papa in the world."
I know, I know, I know.
I know, no.
I'm the daddy. You gotta love me. I'm the daddy.
That's so funny. I remember that TV show there. So I think I matched my nails pretty good.
Oh wow, you did. You did look
So
beautiful in pink. Absolutely.
yep, I got that done, and so I'm excited about this weekend and all kinds of stuff. And but first, we have to get to 40,000. So I think we're at like 35 and a half, right? I think it's like
I
somewhere
think I
close.
think it is, which I like to add, or I want to stress that is emphasize that it shows the support of people in the cigar industry. How there's so many causes, everybody comes together with. There's always different causes, but this is a great cause that affects both women and men. I think there's very few people who could actually say that they have not been affected by someone in their lives or something with that they got the notice they had breast cancer. I have a brother, a very close family guy that was affected. He's a man, and really a great guy, good looking guy, and it was shocking. I didn't even know it those days, and you start finding out so many things. It's not only women, it's men, but it's something that we can make a big difference. You know, every little bit helps. It's one of those things that you know that you could really save someone's life. You can help someone who already has the illness and make extend their life or bring them to a full cure because so many people have been cured and lived a normal life. And you know what? I'm here, and of course, I'm having my rocket juice, and I'm just going to sip it right now. I won't do it in camera because I don't know if there's any laws here and everything. Because I'm literally in a public restaurant and I really don't
Uh,
know. But it's strange because I just came back from Boston seeing my children, and I was not. I was told that if I would light a cigar in the street, then I would get a citation. And that's crazy. This is where the Boston Tea Party, the Rough Rider,
That's funny.
not the Rough Rider, the Boston Tea Party. This is like crazy. The Red Coats. This is something about, and that city has gone like so crazy. So
So,
it goes to show you. Look, even my Rocket Juice, they bring me look at a pink toothpaste. Look how beautiful that is. Everybody,
ah,
everybody's everybody's focused on pink this month.
yeah. So, Carlito, it looks like we hit 40,000.
Really?
It's Yeah, it hit 40,000. I don't know. That was quick because it was just at like 36. Now I know that Steven Spector's donation for the Tatawahe was taken. There was a bid and it was like 1,055. So that's good. So we got $1,000 for that. But yay!
Melanie, how's the weather in Naples? It's warm here. I'm telling you.
It's hot. I'm like in shorts and tank top. I'm always in tank top. I can't bear to put on anything else.
You know what? But you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful, and it's a good. I can't put a tank top on. I wish I could. I used to. I'll show you some pictures. 30 years ago. Put a tank top now. Everything will fall everywhere, man. I can't wear a tank top.
Speaking of pictures, that's actually something I wanted to bring up with you. I saw this picture of a little boy on a horse, maybe a pony. And boy, you didn't miss a beat. It was every ounce of cowboy written from head to
Yeah, I'm a
toe.
cowboy at heart. I'm a midnight cowboy. I'm a cowboy at heart. And I'm also, I don't miss a beat. I was a musician in Tampa, musician for many, many years. And it just was a great experience. But my life was in tobacco and cigars and family heritage. But it's something that I don't want to live again because it's beyond me. It's one of those chapters in your book that you turn the page. I got so much to do. There's so much information. There's so many pages to write. I can't rewrite anything. Whatever mistake I've made is really engraved in there. I'll be there forever. But there's so many pages, so many stories still tell, so many new products, so many things. And I think one of the great ones, everything is within its time. One of the great ones is the pinks, the rare pinks that are coming out. They're going to raise a lot of money for breast cancer awareness. And it's something in honor of my daughter Liana, because it's a total surprise for her. All this creation of making this, all these things, everything going pink. For the last couple of years, I was working on a cigar. I wanted to make something very, very different and be totally different. As a matter of fact, if you're able to speak to people inside the factory, the entire label, everything, I did everything myself in-house. It was because I wanted to keep it in-house. My daughter hasn't seen it yet. Headquarters that's not seen it. The salesman, nobody's seen it yet. They'll see it when it gets to the market.
Wow.
But it's something really special, and I did it at home. I really did it step by step because I had to hide it from my daughter. Because I think the element of surprise has such it's got such a weight of such a force of emotions and energy. What I feel inside my body, which sometimes it's hard for me to explain. And sometimes I just break down because I feel this so deeply, and my body starts shaking. I don't find the words, and I start crying, and people don't understand why. But all this emotion has been wrapped up inside my body, and I spent time to create this cigar. Not only my daughter, but also my sister, my mom, my grandmother, their grandma, all the mothers, all the beautiful ladies in the world, all the ladies that make the world go round. Because I really, really believe that, without a great woman, this life would not be worth living. The women are everything. To me, my mom, my grandmother. I know my father's a great man. I see a lot of great men, but there's always a woman behind it that don't get the credit that they deserve. And we heard George Padron speak the other day, just like George. He's talking about his mother, just like the whole industry, that was always the mother. I'm sure we speak to Rockies the same way. It's always the mother that makes the sacrifice.
Yeah, totally.
So this is for all the mothers, all the beautiful ladies, all the sisters, all the friends. This is for everybody around the world. There's something very special going to be released. And I hope that they enjoy it, they appreciate it, they understand that what went behind the creation of this product. And I just hope they enjoy it because it's made to be enjoyed. I think it's going to bring a lot of enjoyment around the world to people. It's going to be something to be able to talk about, but it's also going to bring a lot of good. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, so what, you got any more stories about it? Like, you gonna tell us what does it taste like, maybe, or
What it tastes like?
yeah?
Well, to me, it was inspired by something pink, and to me, it's
Oh
damn
God.
tasty. It really is. Like, what do you want me to tell you? You want to go how far? How deep do you want to go? Are we live, or
Nope.
this is something to be edited?
We're not out of the, we're not in Switzerland anymore.
Okay, no, no. What it tastes. Well, of course, it tastes like a fine cigar, but hopefully, it's going to taste like a terrific, incredible, unique cigar that embodies this whole story. It's a complete book with all the that every page has a different story, everything, and I feel it's the same way. Whether it's comparing it to music, that every sound, every crescendo, everything throughout, the sound, the feelings, the vibrations. I think the cigar was created for the same purpose, but it was done with sacred leaves instead of vibrations. And no, but it's very special, of course. Nothing that Fuente does is ever the same. I'm gonna I'm gonna give out a secret because we promised something. I've heard in years, and that had nothing to do with this blend, the Fuente blend. I heard in many for the last 3 years or 4 years from the people that really know. Man, you know what? Nobody knows that you make the cigar, but it's the best cigar in your portfolio. And I already know what they're telling me because I've been hearing it over and over consistently. Casa Cuba. I go, okay, I know my dad blended. It had nothing to do with it. Okay, my dad blended. And it's true because my dad, I remember, you heard the story last week.
Mhm.
My dad, I didn't hear it from you, heard it from Cynthia actually, because I would never, you know, but I refused for it to go out. And because I was traveling, I was going to Dubai, I was in Russia for the World Cup, I was going to with Hublot or with Stefano Ricci. And my dad knew we had this brand saved that we purchased many years ago. I mean, many years ago from a Cuban family in the '60s. From Cuba and all this from Modesto Maceda. And we purchased this brand. He was retiring. He didn't want to continue. He really liked my father. My father was young, like young like my son almost is now, not like me really young. But he was a hardworking man. He loved my grandfather. So he said, listen, I want to, this brand means the whole world to me. I want to leave it to you, whatever you could give me, whatever you could afford. And my father has something that special. He always wanted to bring it out. But living in the Dominican Republic, I didn't want to come up with a brand that said Cuba. It's Casa Cuba. We didn't know we were expecting to be in Cuba 30 years ago, whatever, and we would bring that cigar back in Cuba, or after the embargo's lifted, we'll bring it back somewhere where we were at because I didn't want to promote a name with Cuba or take advantage or something that you don't earn because there's a lot of people that use Cuba this, Cuba that, this to
Oh,
Cuba, that to Cuba, but it's not Cuban. To be Cuban, it's got to be made in Cuba.
yeah.
And I didn't want to, but anyway, my father knew that his days were counted, and he wanted to come out with something very special. So he made that blend. And when I got to the factory, I stopped it. It was going to be shipped. I said, no way. But then I realized that I could not hold this from my father. I had to do it. About a year later, I repackaged it a little bit. I tried to do the best I can, but the cigar was still his cigar. And I let it go, but in very small amounts because I really wanted to save it to something special with it. And my father told me, listen, let me tell you something. But he said with his grubbly voice, oh, yeah, let me tell you something. You you are very good. You learn from the best. But I just wanted to show you that I'm still the old man. I'm still better than you. And he did that blend without anybody knowing. As a matter of fact, the last cigar within that portfolio he blended in the last days from his hospital bed at Sloan Kettering in New York. He called the office in Dominican Republic, goes, I want you to get this leaf, half a leaf of this from this lot, from this. So blend half of this, a leaf of this, and half a leaf of this from this year and everything. He had all his inventory, everything in his book. All day he kept looking to see what's going on with the cost. The man was amazing. His last day. He was literally fading away for a year, but he worked harder and harder his last day. And that was a cigar that was named Divine Inspiration. So I want everybody to know that this cigar, the foundation of the new cigar, the rare pinks, is based on a Casa Cuba. That's the base, but it's not a Casa Cuba. It's so
What?
different. I took it I had to give it the Carlito Fuentes way, the Carlito way. I had to give it a little
What?
spin. So it's a little bit. It's a little bit different. Of course, the shape is with I do shaped cigars. That was my thing to do. Bring back the shaped cigars that have been lost for many decades. So I'm doing it in shaped cigars, but it's a it's got a lot more octane. There's something about it's zip and go. It's very special, and but it started with that base. It's totally different than anything I ever made. But it's got a lot of it's between a Casa Cuba, maybe Fuente Vsg, maybe Don Carlos. You know, I think the least of what it is a Hemingway. Yes, it's all shaped cigars. But what makes this cigar very special also, we know that the wrapper contributes a lot. It was a seed that our dear friend, or my partner in Nicaragua, Cuban, that seeds he's been bringing me seeds from Cuba in for the last 5 6 years that we've
Wow.
been doing different seeds and planting and so forth. And one of the seeds, I went to Janito Oliva back and forth. He was giving me seeds. We're going back and we're trading seeds and we're doing a little experimentation. One of the seeds that it's got a sweetness to it, but it's also very rich and powerful. That was the seed that worked the best for my tasting for the tobacco blending. And it was grown by the Oliva family, the John or Janito Oliva family, the Angel Oliva family, and their farm. And it was planted in La Meca, the original farm where we planted the original tobacco from VSGs, which Steven Spector knows very much about.
Oh
And
my
that
gosh.
with a different seed, different than it's a different seed. That's why we call it the rare pinks, because it's a different seed. It's still it's a Habano seed, but it's a different variation than the Habano seeds that we were using before for the rosados and different cigars. So I'm very excited.
And is that
And if
what?
it doesn't show, I don't know what will. I'm just excited.
What is that? November 18th? Is that when it's being released?
Pardon?
When is it being released? I'm
Oh
sorry.
no. Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, of course. It's being released on November the 18th, and there's going to be certain boxes on November 18th, and there'll be more coming the next week, and we'll constantly start releasing them on November 18th. And the reason is that that's my grandfather's birthday. Arturo Fuente, the founder of Fuente Cigars,
Oh
who
yeah.
came in a ferry from Havana to Key West in 1905, and he was born in on November the 18th in 1887. So, but that's the reason why we shipped the first Fuente Vsg on November 18th, because the odds of being successful were so much against us. Everybody was saying it was impossible, it couldn't be done. That we were not saying the truth and everything. Then my father told me, he says, look, let's wait a month. Let's wait for November 18th because we need all the gods. We need your grandfather because we love our grandfather so much. Like I love my father, like Cynthia loves her father. Like my children love now their grandfather, my father. Everything's about our family. That we waited to November the 18th, and that was the biggest and most incredible launch ever, historical launch of any cigar in my lifetime. I don't know before, and I don't know if anybody could ever. I know I can't in my lifetime. A cigar like that where people are waiting in line and they give you two cigars at a time so they don't run out. That had never
Well,
been heard before in the history of cigars. And yeah, that happened with the Fuente Vsg on
that's a
November the 18th, 1995, 25 years ago. So that's why the cigar now is waiting for that day.
wow.
It
That's
was going to
incredible.
originally be released at the IPCPR. Oh, I'm sorry, PCA. Originally, everything for all the customers were all made. It was going to be a surprise. And this cigar, because we promised that we wanted to support the brick and mortar, this cigar will only be made available in the beginning to the people who attend the PCA, who are constant attenders or they're visitors of the PCA. They're in good standing order with PCA, in good standing order with Fuente. They're going to get the first ones. But you have to be a
Ah,
PCA member, and you have to. It's got to be for brick and mortar.
that's a great idea.
I believe in mom and pops. You know I do. I believe in
Yes.
family. I believe in mom and pops. I still consider no matter what happens or any success, it's never over. You always live in fear that you're going to fail. And I believe in the mom and pops. I believe that everybody deserves a chance. And if I could do anything to just give a helping hand to the mom and pops, that's where my focus is at.
Well, I think that we should probably go over these prizes that are coming from
Yeah,
some.
why not? Why not? Why not?
Why don't I'm going to leave this hat here for a second, and I'm gonna go grab
Hey,
that
Melody,
box.
be careful. It's very, very. It's made my hand. It's very, very fragile.
I am
Did,
being very
is
careful with
you
it.
sure you got the right one? Does it have a signature in the inside that I did for the Great Winner? Yes, it does. I see it now. Good. That's the same one. I want to make sure. I
You did
can't
really
believe.
well.
I can't believe how well it traveled that they were able to get it to you like that.
Yeah, it came all wrapped in like paper and stuff, so I can
That's
send
nice.
it out. I'm
Okay.
gonna take it back like that with
Well,
all the
I
paper.
told. I told. I told our sales manager who I put in his person's hand, I scrubbed my hand, put in his hands. You make sure that this thing doesn't get crinkled or wrinkled or anything. You be sure. And you know what? He's the person, Alan Goldfarb, who I love with all my heart. Alan is the
Yeah,
best. Alan, I mean, everybody in Naples knows Alan, all the stores, and everybody knows him, and all South Florida, South America. He's the best.
yeah.
The
I'm
pirata, I call him the pirata,
I'm gonna have to
the
stop in and
pirate,
see
the
him.
pirate. Yes, he's a great guy.
See, let's see. You got a question here. So speaking of mom and pops, Carlito, what is the best place for someone new to see the cigar business world, obtain information, I guess, and education?
I think,
Okay, so what?
yeah.
Yeah, go
Go on,
ahead.
please. I didn't know. I didn't hear the whole question. I,
Oh,
I, I really think that the best thing to do is like any passionate enthusiast, aficionado, read as much as you could read, hear as much as you could hear, follow all these programs that are being available now. Now you've got a world of information that didn't exist in my time. It didn't exist in my father's time. Got a world of information daily. They hear from everybody. Make your own conclusion. Don't just go by what you read. My father told me at a very early age when I started seeing someone, hey, Dad, this cigar got great reviews and this and that. And my father knew his thing. He told me, Carlito, paper holds all the shit you put on it. That's why they make paper. Don't get overwhelmed with what it says. Go out there and find out for yourself what you like. I mean, what you want to do. Do things from your heart. So I think the best thing to do is go to different places, go to different cigar lounges, talk to people. Don't be shy. Don't don't ever pretend that you know something that you don't, because you will find that if you walk into a cigar shop and you are polite with people and you smile, it opens every door that you thought was invisible to penetrate. And you're going to see people opening their arms, wanting to help you, and you're going to build friendships that will last a lifetime. There's nothing like a fine cigar to bring people together from all walks of life. So my advice would be, don't isolate yourself from learning by not experimenting. You got to experiment with different cigars. There's a lot of great cigars. Don't start with milder cigars. Adjust your palate. Read. Find out about the stories, the history, and you're going to start building relationships with people who have been there a little earlier, and they're going to start sharing everything they know, because there's nothing more. I have never met um, a herd. I like to say herd. It's like a herd of people, more
right.
giving, more wanting to help than the people, men and women who enjoy premium handmade cigars. So just enjoy the ride. That's all I can say. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy every minute of it, man. Start in the back of that Harley. With start in the back. You don't have to go fast, and then little by little, when somebody's there getting coffee, who you've been riding on the back of the Harley for the last 3 years, when he's getting coffee, you get on the Harley, you already know how to, and you kick it down, you kick in the stand, and you just go away with it, and you'll know exactly what to do. And that's the same thing with fine cigars.
That's so fun. Yeah, like so when I was working in the lounge, I had this friend of mine that would come in there and he just got into a habit of I kind of introduced myself and he was like, "Yeah, I know who you are." I was like, "What?" Like, and then we started to kind of talk cuz he seemed really quiet, but he was just really intelligent. So then we started getting to know each other and he actually started bringing me different kinds of cigars. He's like, "Here, just try this one." And it was like good stuff, but like you'd never heard of it.
Exactly right. No, you just got to experiment, try different cigars, and you don't have to pretend to like something because you see that it's got a high rating, or you see that it's advertised a lot, or you think for somebody else is supposed to be the best. Everybody has a different taste, a different opinion. You got to experiment, and don't be shy. that say, you know, this cigar is not for me. Let me try something else. Because that's the quicker that you realize that nobody's judging you, then the quicker you're going to learn the truth and what you really like was going to make you happy. And I really believe that no one, and we've heard this, Melanie, you've heard it many times because you've been in interviews with some of the most famous, and you'll continue to be because of many of the most famous are yet to come. But since we started with Meet the Professor on Sundays, and before that, when the pandemic started, you're going to see that no one knows. Everybody's always has a respect for their fellow colleague, the cigar maker, because one person does one thing this way, the other one does the other way, but nobody knows everything, and it's impossible. And every day things are changing. You're constantly readjusting and learning. So I just want all everybody listening out there just to enjoy themselves and understand it's not about cigars, it's about the people. And really, the great thing about a cigar is to be able to share, enjoy conversations. And even if you'll learn with time that you might go to cigar lounge and you might get a certain reward by being at a cigar lounge, but with time you will learn. You might be by yourself, but you'll never be lonely. Never be lonely in your life if you have one cigar left in your pocket, because that companion will listen to everything you say. It won't argue back. It will agree with everything you say. It will sing to you. It will comfort you. It will listen to you without speaking back. It would tell you whatever you want to hear. So I think it's a perfect companion, the cigar, and it brings people together, of course.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that, we get good stories from cigars. I feel like I can sit around and listen to a really good story, even stories about you, Carlito. So
I don't know. I think it's about Liana tonight and what Liana's doing for a great cause. Every day there's less and less people.
I heard a story about Liana too.
Liana, listen, they're my children, okay? They got some of my genes and the bad ones or the DNA. But 12 years rock and roll, the 1969 GTO with 415 horsepower when you're 15 years old and being a spoiled kid, I'm lucky I'm speaking to you now. And I don't forget that. I thank God every day. God gave me a chance for a reason. So that's why my children don't have a car yet. They graduated from college, they get their master's, they get their car, because I had a car when I was 14 and a fake driver's license.
Oh my gosh.
But I lived in Ybor City. The judge was my grandfather's friend. It was a different world. You ever seen The Irishman? You ever seen The Godfather? That was the community I grew up in. You got to follow. Yeah.
I understand it, but that's fun.
There's a lot of magazines about Tampa, the old schools, all that stuff about Tampa and all that. It's fantastic. What's really magical about Ybor City today, they're finding all these tunnels and all these things from the Prohibition with the train tracks and all that led out to right there, because of Tampa Bay, led out to the docks where all the rum came from Cuba and the islands and all this stuff. It all came through Tampa. There were some really creative entrepreneurs in Tampa during those days.
Uh-oh. Almost had an accident. I'm opening up a box that I got from you guys.
What do we have, Melanie? Tell us what we have. Is Cynthia around today?
Cynthia is around. She's in the comments. I've seen her. She has been calling people all day long, getting donations in and everything.
She's been busy with all the shows. I'm so proud of my baby sister. And I say baby sister, but she's my baby sister because she's almost 5 years younger now, 4.5 actually. And she is just amazing. She has a heart. She's just so lovable. I listen to her, and she's full of stories and information. She's nonstop. Okay, the only and I tell you what, I see him slowing down. It worries me. And Cynthia's older than him. Okay, she won't admit it and everything. We're both much older than him. But I see him and Cynthia worry me. I said, man, these two together, it's going to be some nuclear atomic chain reaction in the cigar industry and all these events. Cynthia and Rocky. But I see Rocky slowing down, doing his thing. But Cynthia's still a party animal. Cynthia will rock around the clock.
You think Rocky's slowing down?
No, I tell you what, I think Rocky for one day a week or one day a year, he will keep up with Cynthia. He'll force himself. But I think Cynthia is like an everyday thing. It's like that little hamster on the little wheel. She's good with it. That's just her. She just bring around people. She's laughing. She's smiling. She's happy. She'll make
Oh my God.
anybody happy. Yes, she's taking photographs. She's documenting everything. She's just full of love.
It
And
really is.
and Rocky's had just like a lot of us have 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years. It's been nonstop worrying about whether we're going to survive, whether the industry will go down, and working around the clock. And it takes a toll on you. But
Yeah.
every punch that Rocky has taken, every black eye, every pain in his body that he couldn't give up with everything he did for the FDA. I'm sure now that he's enjoying some of the rewards and enjoying with peace that he's out there having a good time. I need to do that next.
Yes, you got to go buy a boat. You need a
No, I don't need
skipper.
to buy a boat. We got Kirk. We got Kirk Kindle.
Oh,
Listen, Rocky's friends are my friends. Okay, and Kirk's friends. What are you going to buy a boat for? We got friends. I just got to find the time and make the decision. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yay!
Angel Sheriff. What the fuck was Angel Sheriff? That's not your box?
That is my box,
Okay.
right? I hope.
Yeah, that's the box you bought. Yeah, okay. What's the other one is? Oh, that's Cynthia probably. That's the Casa Cuba. I'm not sure where you're opening.
Casa Cuba. I'm opening a box that I ordered.
Oh, you're getting that, but I tell you what, you live right there in Naples with Nish and Rocky there, and Nibish coming by and all that. You don't have to worry about buying stuff. You just walk over there, man. They're family. They'll take care of you.
They do. Nish takes care of me all the time. Nimi, I gotta get a new box of Bold though. The Bolds are good. I love them.
Say one from me. Don't tell them it's from me. You know what? So just say one from me. I want to try it. Definitely.
Of course.
I spoke in his name. I love them. They're great.
They are. We're gonna be together all weekend, right?
Yeah, I already know. I'm getting really jealous. I'm really worried. I'm not going to sleep this weekend.
It's going to be crazy. No, don't sleep. Stay tuned because it's going to be fun.
No, if you know that anything that they're doing or anything I could do, you know that if I'm up, I'm not traveling and anything, you got my support. I would love to see it because I learned so much. I learned so much listening to Nimish with you. How Nimish I was encountering, how Rocky came in and looking for him. You got to come. You got to help me. How Nimish said that they would fight every day with each other. They were on top of each other, just like ripping each other apart. But Nimish kind of felt that he couldn't fire him because he had to face his aunt, And when you hear stories like that, it sounds like my family. It sounds like people with stuff that you go through in family. It's beautiful. Then you know that they're saying. Then you know they're saying the truth because they're sincere. They're real.
They're
family.
They're a good group of guys. I mean, if I can feel okay about being on a trip with them, it's like it's good. It's
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. They're gonna take good care of you because they're good people. They'll take
and the place we're going to, the Executive Cigar Lounge. Cigars is also
very
amazing.
Nice. Very nice.
Great people. So you guys. All right. So we need to go over this real quick before it gets too dark. All right. So Carlito, you're gonna be amazed. I feel like I need another light. Let's see here. All right, so I've got this Hublot.
That looks like a Hublot. It might be a double Corona. I can't see from here.
It's like it's pretty big.
It's a double Corona or it's a Churchill size, but it's a Hublot special cigar that was made for the World Cup, and it was very special, made and also it was enjoyed for VIPs at the World Cup. And I'm not going to mention names, but the people there were just they're heroes that you never thought you would actually be next to them and enjoying a good time with them. But they were guests of Hublot. They're also Hublot ambassadors.
Wow.
And, but that cigar, those were the cigars that were made for the launching of our 2012 when we came out with the King Power Hublot cigars.
Oh.
Those are very, very old.
Nice.
They were enjoyed together when we went. After that, we did the event in Brazil. Special cigars. How'd you get those?
These are from Steven Spector.
Oh my God, Steven Spector.
This is the second greatest prize.
I don't know what to do with Steven Spector anymore.
I know.
Steven Spector. I met Steven Spector. I think it was around 9/11 that we came out with a cigar. We wanted to raise money for the firemen, policemen, all from everybody at Ground Zero, all the families, and we immediately came out with a cigar. Uh, it was in an A box. It was called New York, New York City of Heroes, and God bless America, the whole thing. And we, in one day, we raised $55,000, and we had an event where we're going to receive all the firefighters, everyone from Ground Zero. At that time, Mayor Giuliani was the mayor, and he got permission. He talked to Marvin Shankin that they're very good friends, and said if the whole show would be 1 hour earlier start, and just receive the people from Ground Zero, and to give them a cigar and our gratitude and give them support, because remember that was September. This event took place in the beginning of November, so it was right after. It was still. I never forget that day. There's nothing that impressed me more that day, because prior to that, because we can never forget. But I'm gonna tell you what really I tell people I never. This is something that's really penetrated me. We were going to Big Smokes for years and years before that, and always, some of the biggest consumer were the firefighters, were doctors, law enforcement. It's everybody, people who serve our country and serve our community. And many times they would give me a coin. They said, "This is something very special. Do you know what this is? A coin from this or that, or this precinct, or this department, or this fallen hero coin, or whatever it is, blah, blah, blah." You get a coin. So that touched me, but that wasn't what it's all about. But that day, that hour before, when the doors open, people would come by, and I went to give them a cigar. Instead of me giving them something, I felt I didn't know what to do. I felt little. Everyone had a cap or something. They would take it off and ask me to sign it. They gave it to me. They gave me something, and you could see their. And I looked in their eyes. These were young boys, and that's when I realized that these were. When I looked at them, I said, "Oh my God, they're about 24, 25 years old, 28. These are young boys. They've given everything for to keep us safe. Yet I look in their eyes. I've never seen something like that as long as I live. I don't want to ever see it again. Before they were friendly and they had a gleam. Their eyes were like glass. If you look at a glass eye when you go in a museum, that's the way their eyes were. They were in shock still. I never forget that feeling as long as I live. And that's how I met Steven Spector. Steven was a big contributor and always, and he probably got some of those cigars left. But we go back a long time. He's always been there for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. He's been there for all the events we do for Cigar Family. And that's what this is all about. That's why it's called family. It really is. It's not about the cigars, it's about the people. And a lot of times people buy cigars at charity events to help one charity, and then they save them, and 10 years later, they donate them again to raise more money for another charity. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing.
Yep, it is. It is a good thing. Oh, everybody's being so sweet tonight. Thanks, guys. I can't believe that we got to at 40,000. But we didn't even get to really make all the excitement. But let's get okay. So
But explain to me still. Okay, we got all special cigars. Go with the cigars. Go quick to the cigars. We know they're all 10, 20 years old, 50. They're all
yes,
special. They're all unreleased. Those are prototypes.
so that's
Before
a
the cigar,
anejo.
yeah, but those are cigars. Those are cigars in the very beginning, very, very old
This
cigars.
is
This is Toast Across
2000.
America.
Yeah,
What year?
2006.
What year?
2006.
2006. So I'm right or wrong? That's
Yes,
very old cigars. Probably the first ones ever released.
I
And
got
that
an
was done.
A.
Those cigars were given by the Fuente and Newman family, completely 100% given to retailers. The retailers will give us $50 for the two cigars, and they will sell it to the consumer for $50 plus tax and everything. So everybody gave, and they got the cigars. But that's how we built the Cigar Family Children Foundation, and we've been able to change the lives of thousands of children that had no hope in life, and today they're doctors, they're teachers, they're entrepreneurs. They're giving back to the community. And all that's been done by people who love the leaf, who love cigars, the brothers and
You know
sisters
what?
of the leaf. There's nothing like it in the world. This is a special community.
I was gonna say I accidentally smoked one of these and I picked up the wrong cigar.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Don't say that, please. Don't say it live.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
All right,
Okay.
okay, I like that. I feel better now.
All right. So, and then finally, I've got two sizes, but it's the Ashton Reserve Vsg, right? Let me see if I can get that.
Is what's it say? Ashton Reserve Vsg. Or is
Yeah.
it Ashton State Reserve? I
A
can't
state
see.
reserve.
State Reserve? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because I don't want to get in trouble. They don't exist. A state reserve is something we made with Chateau de la Fuente that was just 1 year. When they're gone, they're gone. And they were gone. We only made a few humidors. And there was a few cigars. People said it was the best cigar we ever made. So,
Yeah. That's what it is. It's a state reserve.
okay. Thank you very much again, Steve Inspector. Thank you, sir.
And there's 2 of them. It's just one in different. I think they're in
Oh
different
my God!
sizes.
Oh my God! Oh, well, I'll tell you one thing. All those cigars, people will pay $1,000 from just for the experience of seeing if it is the best cigar we ever smoked. It's so old and everything. They're
Woo.
collectibles, but we went out and we made a public statement that we'll never make them again. And then they were so successful, people wanted more. We said, "Would come out some more?" And somebody actually called and said they were going to sue Ashton if they made any more because they bought a humidor saying it's going to be the only one.
Oh
So
my
that's why we
gosh.
never made that cigar. Is the magic formula. We just never made it again for that reason. But you really got one of the original ones. That's huge.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have it. Somebody
No,
else
no.
has it.
Whoever's gonna win it, and how much you got to pay to win all those cigars?
It was $100. It was
Okay,
$100.
$100. You're gonna get thousands of dollars. You bet. But wait, you're not buying the cigars for $100. You're making a contribution to a tax deductible 501c3 organization. All of you out there are very understand. You're sophisticated. Tax the everything that Melanie's offering has been donated by cigar lovers, by our friends, our families, our colleagues, and if we're going to pull out a winner, it's going to all be done. It'll be announced on Abe's show.
Saturday.
Yes, Saturday
KMA
morning.
radio show at
Yes,
10 a.m. on
that's
Saturday
correct.
Eastern.
Abe, man, I see what I'm frightened. I'm afraid to be on the show with Abe. You know, I don't know what he's going to ask me, what he's going to do, but
Whatever, you're going to be in the hot spot because you put him in the hot spot last Sunday.
I know,
But guess what? He has to go after you. So
no, we're good. I'm not going to get involved with that. I got to see him again. Don't worry. But you know, it's all in the fun. But honestly, think about all these cigars and everything. You get a chance, but it's not. You're going to get $50 to a great cause and contribute to saving someone's life or to helping someone who has the illness and everything for breast cancer research and awareness. And we're not going to stop until we find a cure. We're not going to stop till we can say, listen, I know that Steven Spector's there and he's big into financing investment. Bro, I'm going to say we're going to find a cure for this. And if you're smart now, you invest in every brazier company and start buying because they're going to have to overproduce because brazier is going to be very much in need. The demand's going to go up. If we want to save every booby that there is in this world, we're going to find a cure.
I kind of prefer the lack of, but okay, if we must.
Okay, whatever it is, we need it. You know, I need them too. And you know what? I'm trying to little by little tell people, you ever heard of man boobs? Now that's a new term. So now you gain weight and everything. And now they say you got man boobs. But I don't think it's the weight. I think it's the age. I used to lift so much weight and everything that I used to have my chest on my shoulders. Now it's down to my belly button. But who cares? My palate's improved, and so has my creativity. So I guess everything in life.
There you go. You know what? You're having a great time, and
You
you're the
gotta have
man.
fun. Listen, life. If you don't have fun, it's not. You gotta be. Where is Carlito? Where's Carlito?
Exactly. Okay, so Carlito, is it official? We are going to continue. We're going to continue collecting. So are we going to? Because we don't have a lot of $50 entries. So are we doing all
I
the
don't know.
prizes?
No, I think we should hold the prizes because I tell you what the prizes were. That I recall, we got a special exclusivo 1964 from the Padron family.
Yes.
We have Encore from Ernesto Perez Carrillo.
Yes.
He donated an Encore.
Yes.
Lito Gomez donated a double Ligero, a box of one of his special cigars, old stuff.
Yes.
And of course, Pete Johnson donated. And who am I missing? Cynthia donated.
Well, Pete Johnson didn't. I don't know that I got a box from him, but I have a.
Yeah, but all that stuff though, it's all the same. It all came from his contribution and everything. And we got Ernesto. And anybody else anybody wants, we could get them too. Whatever it is, it's all one family. But I'm just saying that. But if we don't have many $50, and people not giving $50, it's fine. Then we hold those boxes. We'll hold it for another day for another charity. We'll speak to the contributors because I think it would be wrong. It's not right for the ones that give that to just diminish their chances or take away from the big draw. Whatever it is, the family is very grateful. Liana's extremely grateful. Melanie Cisco is very grateful. Everybody's very grateful that everyone that
This was a lot of
participated, they're
fun.
listening. Yeah, exactly. You know, I don't want anybody to worry. It's whatever it is. We understand things are difficult, but it's just it's part of having fun. Just getting involved in whatever it is. It's all good.
Oh,
Don't worry. So Melanie,
well,
I would not stretch it. We don't see a lot of people actually bidding for that for like a $400 value that they're gonna risk $50.
so I think what would be
I say don't
great.
do it.
All right, so unfortunately, I
We got
can't
another
spend.
day. We got another day for
We
tomorrow.
do have another day. I cannot spend till midnight tomorrow night trying to put all the winners in. So I'm gonna have to call at least for the winnings. So if you guys, you need to put. I'm gonna give you till 12 o'clock tomorrow p.m. So noon. All right, you have till noon tomorrow. And anybody, so that means you better get your donation in now, because if you want to be able to be
Okay.
yeah.
How do they get the donation in? That's another thing. They go to the web page.
Yes.
How do they get it in?
Okay, so you go to the webpage. It's tinyurl.com/sponsor Liana, and I have it. I'm about to put it up. Here it goes.
But it goes directly to the 501c3 charity.
Yes,
Correct?
it goes straight. Yes, it's their website.
You give the directly to the breast cancer research, cure, and everything directly to the Cancer Association, 501c3,
Yes.
which Liana has been working with for many years and believes it's the very best. They worked with her grandmother, with her mother, and she's worked with a lot of friends that, Tampa Bay, and probably is the same organization that goes throughout the country, probably throughout the world.
Yeah.
And
totally.
I got my bobblehead shaking. I don't know if it's just that I'm nervous shaking, but his head's going like this. So I guess he agrees with me. I just see him. I think it's me hitting the table.
I love it. Wait, let me just do this the other way. But yeah, so see, okay, guys, make sure that you send your entry if you donate on the ticker. That is the website you're going to go to. If you go to that website, make sure you put the www dot in there, and you'll get to it. Then once you get you'll get an email or a screenshot that you've paid, whatever. Just email that to me so that I can make sure that everybody gets taken care of.
Melanie,
I will try to.
I feel very comfortable. You have a hat, and I
don't
not.
know.
So
Look at you. I love that hat. That looks good.
Just in case it rained, I didn't want this thing. I have a white shirt, all the hair color. They don't make them like they used to. Have it all staining my shirt if it rains. You know how it is. So I brought a hat just in case.
That's important. That is important.
Just in case Rocky drops by and he says, "You want to go golfing or fishing?" You never know.
I know, that's true. That's true. But make sure you email me, because I'm gonna try to get all of the contestants and everything in there. But I'm still a person, so it is best to make. If you email me, that is a confirmed entry. Okay, guys, and I count every $100. So if you put in,
what did they get? What did they get for the $100 again?
For the $100, they're gonna get they get an entry into the raffle. Okay, so the first prize raffle is this hat with your signature on it.
That's my hat. I took it off my head yesterday. I showed you.
Loving it.
That's my own hat.
He was wearing it on the Professor Show on Sunday, guys.
Yes.
This is and you accepted the legendary trophy prize with this, right?
Yes, correct. That's my personal hat. No, that is my personal hat.
It says Carlito on it.
I put a little signature on the bottom. Discreet.
It's beautiful. I'm like, and it looks so fabulous on me. If anybody wants to donate this,
put it down a little bit in front of your, just right in the front, and put it. Yeah. That's it. You got that's the look. It looks like Chicago or Dick Tracy. It's really,
Bonnie and Clyde.
You got the look. Yeah. I guess so too.
That's fun. All right, so the first prize is the hat and a box of the father and son blue 20th anniversary Opus X.
Correct.
Delicious.
Correct. One of the most sought after cigar that we have in our portfolio at this time.
Yes.
Those are my personal cigars and everything, so it'd be very special.
Right, and
of
then
course, for a great cause. Why not?
Exactly. And then also, you guys, there's also a box of original Opus X in there, the Fuente size. So that is 2 boxes and a priceless hat.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
the box of the original Fuente Sex is a box that Abe from Cigar Ring. Everybody knows Honest Abe.
yep.
He has one of the longest running shows on Saturday morning. One of the first that started was Abe, and right probably around the same time, right before was Cigar Dave. But everybody knows Abe. I mean, he's got the big event, and at the East Coast of Florida, and everybody loves Abe. He's one of the nicest person, but he's one of the really big players in the cigar industry. And he had a box. They saved things for the future and everything. And he had a box of one of the original releases, and he's donating it. And I really felt bad. I said, "Hey, you don't have to do that." No, Carlos. It's for a good cause, Carlito. It would be my honor. He's got 3 beautiful children, a beautiful wife. He's a happy man. God's been good to him. He's been good to God. And he says, "No, this is about the people. I look forward. I'm honored to get this." So everybody, please stay tuned to KMA. Saturday morning, you'll see us on Facebook Live. And I'll be on the show and everything. And he's going to grill me. I know he's going to grill me because he knows that he intimidates me. I already said it publicly. So he's going to take it back. He's going to grill me. And you know what? It's all be the fun. Yeah, of course. You know what? I think I'm going to be in the pool. I think I'm going to be. I'll be back in the Dominican Republic. I think I'm going to be in my pool. I will be there in my pool and everything. So that way I could cool down or do whatever it is when I get a little hot.
My gosh. I'm going to have to I might be rolling out of bed on Saturday morning because it'll be a rough Friday night, but I'm definitely going to have to see that. Oh my gosh, Carlito, if you get into the pool, that'd be so awesome. I think that, Nish was in the pool one time, it could happen. That is so cool. Okay.
I think Nish did the cannonball, right? Wasn't he one of the competitors of the cannonball?
No, he was there.
That he slipped getting to the pool before he jumped. He fell in and went down head first. He didn't even get the splash.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Not true. I did tell you about the adventure I had coming back from Las Vegas one time. We're not going to go to a long story. That had Rocky and Nish on one side, right? We were the first seat right in the front on one side. And I see Rocky there go, oh, shit. I was like, I hadn't slept. I said, the only thing I want to do was to sleep. I was just like, my head was pounding. So I see Rocky go, oh, shit, I'm not going to sleep. They're right next to me. But then I look, who's sitting next to me? It's Nimish. And he's already snoring. And he's taken over he's taken half of my seat already, just hanging over, And Rocky's laughing. I'll never forget that trip. That was the happiest, the most fun trip I ran in my life.
That's so great.
That 5-hour flight felt like I would have done it all over again. Go back if I'm going to stay with those characters. They're so much fun.
I'm looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. If anybody is in Sanford, you guys need to come to Executive Cigar Shop and Lounge on Saturday, 4 to 7.
Shop, Executive Cigar Shop, fantastic. You guys have a great
time. Dan, I'm sorry, Tom donated $2,500, I think. So yeah, $2,500.
Wow, really? Oh, that's so nice. What a big heart. Oh, they're great people. Fantastic. That's all great. That's what it's all about. Melanie.
All right, so
go.
Number 2.
Go. Oh, there's more? Number 2.
No,
wait, go, girl. What is there?
Okay, so we're going over it again, but we're not going to go over this totally again. But number 2 present is the sampler pack of amazing rare Fuente cigars. Okay, so then we've got the boxes of cigars. So we have a Lido, the Double Lojero from Lido Gomez. Yes. We also have the Encore, or how did you call it?
From Ernesto, yes. APC, Ernesto Perez Carrillo. From Ernesto, yes, everybody knows. Yes. One of the greatest tobacco blenders living, no question.
2018 #1 cigar of the year.
Yes, that's correct. Oh, you know what? You're learning too much, and I really don't appreciate it because you know that really is like great, fantastic. Exactly. I think all the cigars all the manufacturers that are now donating, they've always been #1. All of them have been. They're all the top 5. They're all #1. There's all a great group of people. They're all friends. Everybody wants to give back.
Yeah, this other box, guys.
By the way, Lito, I've been trying to call you for the last 2 days. So whatever it is, I'll take care of it. I know you're not going to say no. You're the most generous guy I know because I haven't been able to reach Lito. But anyway, we had to get the show going. So
I know. I'm wondering if that
Lito never says no.
is that the same thing with.
Only to the person he has to say no, and that never turns into a yes. Lito's very strong.
Awesome. Okay, so then the other one we have is a box of 1964 Padron Exclusivos.
Yes,
that is a nice prize too.
Yes,
That's like what, a $300 box of cigars?
Oh no, more. I think more. It depends where you buy. It could be 400 something.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm in Florida.
Exactly.
You're right.
And more. But it's $20-some times 25. You're talking $500.
Man, so that's a bargain. All right, guys, you can still donate. I'm giving you till noon tomorrow, okay? And I'm going to put. I've got this giant.
Well, you know what?
I've already got my paper and my scissors.
But it's the best bargain because if you go someplace and you have 25 scotches or 25 bourbons and you pay $18 a piece, just add them up. Get your little calculator out. 25 times 18. How much money are you going to pay? And things it goes by like this, and it gives you a headache. A cigar brings you a memory. There's nothing. It's probably the least expensive luxury that exists in the world that brings people together and everything. It doesn't make you stupid and you don't do foolish things. It helps you to think. But besides that, the cigar world is evolving with all the new people and all the tastings going on and all the very educated. We have a lot of sommeliers, a lot of chefs. The cigar is becoming a gourmet with all the pairing and everything. The cigars have not reached that status. I've heard this from the best of the best, but it's already in the stage with time. It will become a gourmet, not commodity, gourmet item, luxury, which is huge.
Yeah.
Pairing with this is taste, and it should be. It's got taste, it's got aroma, it's got construction, it's art, it's creativity, it's everything. It's a complete package.
Absolutely, and it is a memory made, or even a friendship created, or a relationship blossomed. It is amazing. I love what cigars can do. I actually had a new venture meeting this morning about an opportunity with a person that I've actually known for a long time, but I never thought that I would like meet her, just like over online stuff. And so I was like,
incredible. Of course, that's what happens.
I'm excited. She's really cool.
How many people have you met? How many people have I met? Cynthia, Liana, everybody online. You become friends, and then you see that they post their celebrations. They post their pain, somebody they lost, and you become your friend. And not only that, sometimes without even, it's scary, but the world has changed in such a sense that this pandemic has enforced that. It's really made it much deeper. So how many people that we've been in communication with, you and I've never met you personally, but yet I feel like you're my neighbor right just across the street. I can touch you. You're my little sister. I got to take care of you, whatever it is. I got to protect you. And, everything is and all came through this communication, hearing the voice and everything. The world has changed. And I think that everybody listening to your show tonight, everyone should do whatever. They have so much opportunity, so much information. I don't want to name a few because I will leave so many people out. But I listen to them, and it reinforces things that I thought I knew, and it corrects things that I was wrong about. But you hear from everybody, and you hear so much information. There's so much opportunity now to learn. So many beautiful people out there. But we all have one thing in common: the cigar and the love of life. The love for life and people. Because a cigar, there's no one.
We all love to wear pink.
There's no one. Yeah, mine's a pink. I got pink, but I can't show it. But anyway, you know what? Ybor City, man, it comes out of me. I apologize.
I love it, Carlito. This is why. That's the fun.
Dave, I'm gonna send you my pink shirt. Probably Liana, seen the pink shirt I used to wear in the band. We used to wear Raffle shirts like Tom Jones, a Raffle shirt with a big velvet bow tie to all the weddings. Of course, we had our tuxedo coat, but we used to take them off because we were playing and everything. And we had yellow and we had pink. We had the pink Raffle shirts, and that is right now my office framed. I'll send you a picture.
Wow, that's cool. That is so funny.
Pink was part of my life. Absolutely.
All right, guys. So listen, everybody can still go and donate at tinyurl.com/sponsor Liana. You can donate until midnight tomorrow night, I suppose. I think Liana's taking donations, but the prize is going to cut off at noon.
Okay, one quick thing, please, Melody, if you allow me.
Of
And I don't want
course.
to forget this. My daughter Liana is so committed. She's been working on the 15 years, 20 years. She's been her whole life dedicated. She's relentless, finding a better way, fighting cure, to help the people that can be cured, but to give them comfort. She's so involved. This is her mission in life. The person that was closest to her, she lost, and then she lost some other people, and finally she loses her grandmother. But she had been involved with this a long time ago. She said if she raises $40,000, which apparently she has,
Oh
but it
no, I
does, but it
forgot
doesn't
about.
stop there. I would like to show this group of people what the cigar family is all about, what the cigar community is all about. That it's not 40. I want to raise 60, 70. I already said, and I said it publicly. She said it. I told her I would match up to $20,000. I wouldn't raise.
Ooh.
So obviously, I'm committed. They already raised 20, so I got to give another 20. So
Yeah.
no matter what, but I want to take it to 80. I want to show this little community what could be done. How important the cigar city, the cigar community, the world. How people just like we did it with Cigar Family, we do it for St. Jude, we do it with Dan Marino with autism. Through cigars, we bring people together. I want to show those useless. I don't know if I should say it or not. Bureaucrats at the FDA that we are not big tobacco. We're not here to destroy people. We're here to bring people together because we are families. We love people. We share and so forth. And I want to take it up. She's going to make, but the thing is, I was going to say, because I have a commitment to give 20. When you say something, you have to do it. Because if you don't, God comes back the next year and something's going to happen bad. And I believe in karma. So it's my word. So she's going to do it. And you know what's going to happen? What she committed herself to is how committed Liana is. That if she would raise $40,000, you see my daughter's beautiful hair. She has those curly locks that I think like Shirley Temple did back in the 30s, whatever time that was. The beautiful hair that my mom used to see as a little girl in the black and white movies. Her hair is so beautiful. That's my pride. I look at her. Look at that. She's beautiful inside and out. She's gorgeous. But you see that hair, it goes down to about here, but if you pull it, it goes down to the waist. And she's going to take all her hair off, all of it, if she raises 40,000.
Well, I
And
hear
I
that
said,
she can
wait,
create two wigs with
and
it.
I said, Liana, if you're going to I'm going to make sure it happens. We have to do it myself, but it's good that everybody participates, which we're doing now. I'm going to be the one to buzz your hair off. And I'm going to go to the office. You're going to have a whole film crew. We're going to do this professional, right lighting. You're going to have your hair there. And I'm going to buzz it. We're going to record it. We're going to put it on Facebook Live. We're going to put it on screen. We're going to put it on YouTube. And I'm going to have my hair pink.
Oh,
Okay?
cool.
Oh, you could get on my Walgreens. The pink thing, I'll be pink. And that day, I haven't done this since I was about 18 or something. I'm going to shave my mustache. I know it's not the same. But I can't shave my hair because I don't have my own hair. It's not. I pay a lot of money to have this shit on my head.
Okay.
So I can't do that. But I'm gonna shave my mustache. Okay, so I'm gonna shave my mustache that day, and this is how committed my family is. This is how seriously committed we are. And I want everybody, no matter if it's $1, $5, $10. I just want to know in my heart that you're part of this great cause, and that you appreciate cigars and you appreciate what cigars contributes for people. And for that, I'll be forever grateful and thank you. And we're having fun while we do it too.
Yes, we are having fun. Aw, she says, or Liana said Papa, and then she's laughing. That's great. So, okay, so this is awesome. So she's already reached so now it's going to be up to, well, somebody said 120,000, but we have to eventually stop. But yes. So, okay, so we're at almost, you guys just keep on. I can't help it. I want to ask you a question, Carlito. I hope I don't get in trouble. Do you have a black magic marker in your sock?
No, I do not. I do not. I wish I do not know, but I have black magic markers everywhere that I don't want to have them, and sometimes they open accidentally,
Oh, no.
and I get them all over the place. But no, I don't have black magic markers. Yeah, it happened with Alan Goldfarb. And
No.
we had a business meeting. I said, Alan, you have a Black Magic Market. You got to do me a big favor. You got to take this. It's got to be next day, ship it FedEx next day air. I don't care what it is. Yeah, you see, of course I have a Black Magic Market. I don't. The only thing I travel with is my emotional support buddy. Sometimes he's red, sometimes he's green, sometimes he's black, sometimes he's pink, or whatever. This is what I travel with.
I think that's the greatest guy ever. I'm gonna have I am having a pool party tonight, a private pool party.
And
if anybody,
and I'm gonna do the what you call it, the cannonball.
you
So you know what? They told me that I cannot participate till everybody's out of the pool, because once I do the cannonball, nobody else will get back in the pool for the rest of the night.
Oh my gosh. Well, there's actually not going to be anybody here. It's just going to be me and the camera.
Well, no.
But,
wait, Melody. Well, come on. We got this all arranged. I'm going to surprise everybody. I shouldn't say it. I got a helicopter waiting for me right now, right here in Coral Gables, taking me over to Naples. You gave me the GPS. I'll be right there in 5 minutes.
I did. I gave you
turbo, yeah. So, but it's a surprise. That's the surprise. Whatever it is, watch Melody tonight. I'll be there watching her. The big surprise pool party.
Yes, it is going to be fun. So you guys have to go to the Bakers Club Gentlemen page and Bakersfield Gentlemen's page, and you can join the supporters group. And all of the donation or all of the proceeds that were collected during October are going to go towards Liana's fundraiser. So if you guys just have $5, you can join the pool party and donate to Liana. It's a wonderful thing.
You know what, Melody? Thank you so much. You know, it's really, I think my family is blessed with such a bubbly, cheerful, young person like yourself that has so much love for other people, that just, that your simplicity has brought so many people together, and you've built such a great following. And thank you for what you do, not only for Meet the Professor, but for all the cigar world, for all the people who just want to enjoy themselves, enjoy life. And, and what you do for sports, because I just love to see my favorite lefty go like that, throw the ball to Winston. I keep saying, go long, like my hero, Dan Marino, go long. Sometimes she goes so long that poor Winston can't find the ball, and she gets worried. She gets lost.
Oh my God.
She goes to she throws it so far, it goes in another neighborhood. The other night she was Winston, where'd you go? Don't go so long, Melody. Go long, but not long. Just make sure there's light wherever you throw the ball. She's getting good at it.
It's so funny because the other day I was in a group. Well, I was on the Bakersfield Gentlemen's, I think it's a Good Morning or Great American Morning. So it's a morning show. It's really cool. And I don't know all of the audience, I'm not familiar with all of them. And they're like, who is this chick? I always see her. She's left-handed and she's throwing the ball with her dog all the time. I was like, yep, that's me. And I was like, yeah, lefty is good. I'll stick with that.
Everything's backward now. Is that your left hand or your right hand? Are you holding? You're holding a cigar on your left hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so.
Oh wow, it's a nice ash.
Yeah.
What are you smoking?
I love this. The Lost City.
Oh my God.
I love this cigar. You know what else I love though? I had an Eye of the Shark last night. That thing is really good.
There's a lot of good cigars in the market. A lot of people make great cigars, but I see so many cigars. That's why I tell just find something you like. Oh, there's so many good cigars and everything. Just be happy, hug, and within the reasonable measures. Now we got to be 6 feet apart. Now we're half across the states, and we'll be further tomorrow. I'll be back in the DR, but it's all about the people. And stay safe, Melanie. Same with you, all your listeners, everyone. We keep reminding ourselves we can't take risks. It's not worth it. Don't take a risk. Wear your mask. Whether they say it works or doesn't work, wear it. Keep your hands clean, the alcohol, do whatever you got to do. We'll be over this soon. We'll be able to hug each other. We'll be able to enjoy each other. We'll be able to laugh together. We'll be able to cry together, because there's no good laugh without a good cry.
That's true.
I'm looking forward to that day, and I'm sure it's right around the corner. We're all going to be back to where we were, but it's going to be special this time, because we're all going to understand that we gave up one of the most precious things in life, and that is to have compassion for other human beings. And we took it for advantage when we had all the chance. We're not going to take advantage of it this time. We're going to enjoy it, and we're going to really share the love. And I'm looking forward to that moment.
Yeah, that's so true. And that makes me really excited now. I'm like, yeah, that's why this weekend's gonna be so much fun too. So, oh my gosh, thank you, Carlito. But
You're
thank you
welcome,
guys.
Melanie. You're very welcome. And thank all your listeners, everybody's watching and everything. And thank you for all the support that you're giving our family, the daughter, the cigar industry, and everybody, everyone, brothers of the leaf, sisters of the leaf, people who don't appreciate the leaf and don't
Yeah.
understand the leaf. You're welcome also. And we love everybody. God bless you.
Yes, and we are so very grateful for all of the donations. Congratulations, Liana. You are the master. This
My
is
baby.
awesome.
That's my baby. I love her
You
so
know
much.
what's cool is Carlito, it's one thing to ask for money, but when you ask for a donation and you mention Liana Fuente, it was like a no-brainer.
We know it's the
That's
same
pretty
thing.
cool.
No, Liana's been that way for that's Liana. Liana, when she got married, she refused to get gifts. She wanted donations for a great cause. And she gave it
That's
all. There was no gifts. It was all donations for a great cause. And
that's
that's what Liana's
awesome.
done. Humane Society, she's got 5 or 6 puppies,
Dogs.
whatever you want to call
Yeah.
them. Man. She loves, ask the federal judge that about puppies. They don't ask my daughter that. My daughter would have jumped out of the seat and strangled that lady who asked that question to the senator about, do you love puppies? My daughter, the puppies are alive. She gives her life. She goes and volunteers for Humane Society. She cleans them. She does. She is a sensitive human being. She's a good person.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad that she's in our industry for sure, and definitely a leader for women and the industry and all together. So, thank you, Carlito, so much. This was awesome. I had a blast. I hope that you did too. We went way over time, but I know that we loved hearing all of the secrets about the rare pink guys. Look
The
for that
pinks are
coming.
coming. The pinks are
Yeah.
coming. Get in your bunkers because the pinks are coming.
All right, so finally, listen up. Tomorrow by noon, you have to have all your donations in. So if you get paid on Friday, get your donation in before noon time. And also Saturday morning, catch the KMA radio show on Smoke In Cigars on their Facebook page. You can find it on FB Live at 10 a.m. to noon. And then on Sunday, it's going to be a swap. Are we gonna do a cigar master swap? We're doing like a wife swap. So Abe's gonna come be
Wait,
the wife on Sunday, and
wait,
you're
wait,
gonna be
wait,
the.
wait. Are we doing? What did you say? I don't hear good. We're doing a
I said,
wife swap.
I said, like it's gonna be like wife swap. So you're gonna be with Abe on Saturday,
I
and
don't know
then
what that
Abe's.
is. The only thing I know is a wife swap. Swap.
Oh,
W
that's what
I
I.
F E W I F E S W A M. I mean WSAP swap. Wife swap.
That's
This is not a wife swap, right?
yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh my
It was a
God, that's
joke.
crazy. Oh wow, you guys, I don't understand that verbiage like word. Like my daughter told me, Dad, word. I said, what are you guys
I
talking
mean,
about?
because you and Abe are switching places. Like, you're gonna be the guest, and then he's gonna be.
Is that
Yeah,
what it's called, a wife swap?
it's just a joke. I'm okay. Never mind.
Well, you know what? I've been putting on weight just so I could, in case Abe rolls over, then I got a little bit of protection. Because that's all I've been doing during this pandemic so now I'm not that concerned. I mean, Abe's got to worry about roll over him. So I get it. I get it. It's all good. I get it. I'm looking forward to it. I love Abe. He's a great guy. We're going to have a lot of fun. He's got a
Oh, he's
heart
such a
of gold,
sweetheart.
and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Looking
And
forward to it.
genius too, man. The guy's genius. He knows what he's doing.
But you know what? Unless I understand the meaning of that word, that's why I kept asking. I don't understand. I could get in a lot of trouble. Depends who I ask.
That's true. Let's be good. Okay,
Bye bye, everybody.
we
Bye.
bye 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 bye.
Good
We'll
night.
see you guys later. That's fun.